From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up a second down and just a couple. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to it.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Inside handoff, Henry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. An audible here to get a new look. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Jackson. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So a nice opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is, still first quarter, and they did come out of it with points. In a sense, they can look at it positively and say, hey, we set the pace in this one. I think that's how they'll go about it.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart, because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with, because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 48 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try to guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned him, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
I got my mic off. Y'all, they not fucking around.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson. And he whips that one incomplete there.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back
I don't know what the fuck I'm
incompletions.
doing.
They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson 61 yards. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown the last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Mahomes going to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelce. Here's 3rd and 6. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. That is incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
DeAndre Hopkins. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Jackson now. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They'll run. It's Henry. Prior to that, they were 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions in this ballgame. Now 3 for 3.
And you've got to figure their luck's got to run out at some point, doesn't it? I will just tell you from a defense's point of view, someone has to step forward on 4th down and make a play himself because they're just letting it happen to him right now.
fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Too much
Final
fucking
play of the
time.
half here. It's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted.
Too much fucking time, man.
McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got
What the fuck did I just do?
A very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's
Travis Kelce.
I don't know what the fuck did I just do. I see this shit ain't like the last setup.
Travis Kelce.
I just did that.
65 yards. And the Chiefs
I don't know what the fuck I just did. It's saying I'm in fourth quarter, but everybody rushed.
Of the third quarter.
Shit, wow.
Butker on for the PAT. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the
Look at that shit.
one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense,
I can't do shit, y'all.
to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Jackson eluding the pressure right. And got his man complete.
I got lucky. I ain't even gonna lie to
This
you.
across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 32 on the play. First down carry for Henry. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. Now 2nd and 3. Now it's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And a catch made by Hopkins. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And
I just tweaked.
Lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline.
I'm hitting shit.
Every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case,
That's my
it
fault.
slipped a little bit.
And that play went nowhere.
That's
Losing
my
yardage.
fault.
It'll be back at the
Pressing
36.
X too fucking fast,
Well,
man.
we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
I'm a dub ass.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Throwing is Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over in that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. To throw is Jackson.
No flag.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
I missed that motherfucker, man.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when
I know what I was doing wrong,
and
though.
you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Now 3rd down and 7. Now here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the check out bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Yeah, and Troy.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll take this to about the 20.
Fuck you, Jake, out of there, man.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Huh?
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. It's complete to Hopkins. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. From the gun, Jackson. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. From midfield now, here's Jackson. That is taken down. Chiefs sack. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward. And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Here comes 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson.
Get the fuck up out of here.
Still out. It's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And they'll set up shot right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt.
Good shit.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
That's a good shit.
Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. And that's the one that should seal the victory. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
My first game, though.
Pacheco taking it in.
I fuck with it, though. Everybody call it trash and shit. I
Chiefs
fuck with
will
it.
add to their fourth quarter lead.
I fuck with it.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Ravens 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he could even make it to the 15. This is 1st and 10. Jackson. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. There's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Throwing. Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And this is caught inside the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Jackson to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this.
I fuck with it.
One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing.
Welcome, football fans, to Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go in Santa Clara. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Down, shot, 17, ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 24-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. 38. Black shot. Hut.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it.
Wow, great.
And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Remember in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Black, 95. Steel, black. Red, cycle. 10.
3rd and long for him here. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 34. Buys time, rolling right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber of defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen in a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
10 black. Ready.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Okay, ready?
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Let's go now. Yellow.
Love from the gun. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. That's Deommodore Lenoir.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And they're able to take him down, and that sack is how we're going to end our first quarter of play. So that was an exciting first quarter, but not the cleanest. A couple of early turnovers. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have second and pretty long here. Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Purdy looking to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to stop the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Going run again with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Love now on 1st and 10. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
A gain of 16 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, set, red, cycle, black, 95. Set.
From the red zone now, into the hands of Romeo Doubs. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set, hut.
They'll run, Jacobs. And They make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Jacobs again. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points and the lead. It's a Josh Jacobs.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the